Lighting design creates a vision through light, and one of the most essential, versatile tools for a lighting designer is the C-stand. Used primarily to hold light-controlling devices, the C-stand is probably the most frequently used stand on a motion picture set. During the silent film era, studio craftsmen invented the first wooden versions. They were called gobo stands because they were meant to go between the light and something else, usually the camera lens to shield it. A company called Century made stands in those early years. Eventually, all makes of gobo stands were called Century stands, or C-stands for short. To set up the C-stand, turn it upside down and spread the spring-mounted legs into their locking position. Some C-stands require loosening a thumb screw to move the legs into their standing position. They come in many different sizes and colors. Parts of the C-stand include the legs, the risers, and the grip head, which holds the grip arm, also called the gobo arm. Assembled, we have the riser handles, the grip head, and the grip arm. When setting up a C-stand, position the riser handles in a row on one side and the larger grip head handles on the other side. C-stands should be stacked together to take up less space on a set. To increase stability, it's a good idea to put the high leg of the C-stand the same direction as one extends the arm. Be sure your lighting kit includes some C-stands with sliding legs. They're useful for uneven surfaces. Grip heads tighten with a clockwise motion. When a grip arm is extended to the right, weight or pressure on the arm makes it all the more secure by tightening the grip head against itself. To loosen, simply push back to the left. Grip arms which are extended to the left, however, only end up loosening the grip head, sometimes all the way. As long as you start out with the grip head and handles to your right and extend the arm away from you, what you put up won't come back down. Here, two grip arms seem to be extended to the right, but actually, one is extended to the left. This right-hand rule also applies to objects held by the C-stand. Even when it's secure, the extension arm can still be a potential hazard. Raise or lower the grip head and arm out of harm's way if possible. If the position of the arm is unavoidable, though, use white tape to alert others of the danger. When raising the grip arm up high, use the highest riser handle first. If you don't, the other two handles will be raised beyond your reach. Now, let's examine how the C-stand is commonly used. The principal light controlling devices are the single net, the double net, the silk, the flag, and the cucullorus or cookie. A single net is used to reduce the intensity of part of the light beam by 25% or 1/2 stop. A double net generally reduces the intensity 50% or 1 full stop. A silk softens and diffuses the light, but at the cost of almost 2 stops of light. A flag blocks light completely. Also called solids or cutters, flags come in many different sizes. Cookies create different shadow patterns. Remove the grip head and the C-stand becomes a functioning light stand. When using the C-stand as a boom for a light, it's best to counterweight with a sandbag on the back legs and one on the back of the grip arm as well. Once stability is assured, extend the arm out and push down to lock it into position. Large flags are usually gripped at the top. This makes the flag safer and more stable in windy outdoor conditions. There are several ways C-stands can hold foam core, a lightweight material used for bounce lighting. The simplest method is to grip the foam core at the bottom and lean it against the arm. A second method is to cut a small notch in the top, slide the foam core into the grip head, set the arm angle, and clip the bottom. Another way involves sliding off the clamping discs. Make a small hole in the foam core for the bolt and mount the foam core onto the grip head. The C-stand is so versatile it often doubles for other production needs, such as an impromptu wardrobe rack or the draping of a sound blanket. Things not to do with C-stands include swinging the legs around, falling asleep on them, or leaving them unattended. Since all three are most likely to happen during the wrap of a shoot, don't let a hard day's work prevent you from wrapping C-stands safely. With C-stands, you can control and shape your lighting to beautify your actors and make it as complicated as you like.